What's up, my LJC family? And welcome back to my channel, my lovely family. And I just want to thank you, family, for all the love and support that y'all have been giving me. Oh, I thank y'all so much for that. It's just been a crazy couple of days, I tell y'all. Ooh, these allergies. Oh, man, they got me so messed up. Please excuse me. But anyway, it's been a crazy couple of days. But I'm blessed. I'm blessed. And I just want to thank y'all for everything. You know, all that love y'all have been showing me. Y'all know, I never knew that so many people will be interested in you, but they don't. It's like, to me, people act like they can't come under your videos and ask you questions and stuff. But what I have been noticing a lot, I'm not getting very many views on my new videos, but on all of my old videos, y'all, oh my goodness, I am getting a lot of, questions and stuff that's been asked. I had a couple of people ask me questions and they wanted me to do all kind of certain stuff. So someone said, why don't you, they watch another YouTuber. I watch her as well. I haven't got to watch too much TV, because I've been on we've been on a consecration, fast and prayer for the last 10 days. So I've been trying to give social media a break. I might go on there and post little pictures or whatever. But majority of my time, I try to put it in, in the Word and, pray and meditate on God's Word. Because, I'm really trying to build that strong relationship with Him. I want that. I want the best relationship that I have ever, that I could ever have with anyone, with the Lord. And that's man, I'm telling you, I worked so hard. And it just seemed like on the last day, it seemed like the devil it just seemed like he just tried to dig in. Like, yesterday was our last day number 10. And, I fast up until 1, sometime 2. And, I try my hardest to do it. But, oh my goodness, yesterday I had a migraine so bad to where I had to eat something and take some medicine, which I take medicine anyway. And like our pastor tell us, y'all take y'all medicine and get back on the fast. But it was just so crazy because yesterday it just seemed like, I'm sorry, I have to get this right because it's irritating me. Yesterday it just seemed like nothing wanted to go right. Nothing wanted to go right. It was so crazy, but waking up praying early in the morning, that kind of gave me just a breath of fresh air because I really did enjoy it. I really got the benefits, it wasn't just something that you just want to do, wake up and be. No, I wanted the same thing everybody else wanted, I want a turnaround. I want a healing. I want a financial blessing. I need to find a better job. I need to find, it's things that I want, and I will turn away from a lot of things, to give my time to the Lord because, I don't have time to just sit around and have people think, that, I don't want people looking at me thinking that it's okay to do this and it's okay to do that. Because it's a lot of things when you taking this walk, you're going to have to change. And, I always tell myself, well, Donna, you didn't do that. You don't have to change that. You didn't do. No, that's not you. Because you didn't do, you don't need to change. You need to change up a lot of things. I have a lot of things that I need to work on with me. And this consecration made me realize, to put others, feelings and, what they're going through before mine. I had to really focus on a lot of things, and I had to really turn things, things that I was doing. I had to stop it. I had to stop it because the benefits of it, it was killing me, it was hurting me, even though some of the stuff that I did during that I had to really just turn that switch off, it hurted. But you know what? God got me through it, and I still got my peace. So a lot of things I had to turn off, a lot of things. But anyway, a lot of people want me, to answer a couple of questions. And I say, the only time I can really get a video in is if I'm on my way to work or coming from work, because I work in the midday and pretty much all day. But I'm gonna try to get a video in for y'all. But a lot of times in the morning, I just like to have my peace. I just like to spend time with the Lord, just pray and just talk to him and just have a conversation with him before anything else. That's just my mornings. So I don't really do a lot of videos in the morning, but I just was sick and I just been going through some things. I got videos on my phone that I need to put out, but I haven't had a chance because I haven't been focused on that. Like I said, I've been focused on my relationship with the Lord, and that means a lot to me. And not really pushing to see what others would think or what others say. I really put my all, and I'm glad that I did. I'm glad that we have a pastor with a vision, and that's really guiding us, on that right, on that path. Y'all want to, build your relationship. Y'all want some turnarounds, and y'all want some things going on in your life. Y'all got to change some things. Y'all got to, you got to really give God your time, and that's what I've been doing, and that's what I'm going to continue to do. When I'm sick, I have a migraine or something like that, that messes up a lot. But then too, I have a very large fibroid that I really need to get out. And it's not, it's not the insurance or anything, because I have that. It's the money that I have to, save, and I have to do so that I know once I get this surgery, I don't need nothing. I don't need anything, So, everything will be put to the side, and I can just pay what I need to pay. And I don't really just be wanting nothing, long as it's food, long as I can take a bath, put on clean clothes. My linen is clean on my bed. The house is clean. My bathroom is clean. I'm okay with everything. I just like neatness. Sometimes it's not all the time, but I like neatness. I like cleanness. I like to take me a shower and go jump in the bed of clean sheets. I love that. Laying on clean pillowcases and stuff like that. So as long as I have stuff like that and I can just dig it to the bank, here, pay the rent, pay the light bill, water bill, pay my car note, I'm doing okay. I'm really doing okay. But I just want to thank y'all, because having this time with the Lord, it really opened up a lot of, it opened up a lot of things that I was doing that I said, you know what, Donna, you better change that, because you're killing yourself, trying to make other people happy. You killing yourself, So I had to change up a lot of stuff, but I'm glad. But anyway, I'm going to be starting a new channel. I can't think of the name of the channel. I kind of got a couple of names, but I don't want to just throw them off, right now. But it's going to be whatever it is, where I'm going to be doing a lot of eating, a lot of smacking, a lot of noise making, a lot of slurping, drinking, and it's not going to have, I'm not going to be talking on there. I'm just going to be eating and stuff like that. But what I really, I'm just going to let, my family know. I really would love for y'all to join me, on that channel. Come on over. And if y'all like stuff like that, subscribe. And, you just want to check it out and see what's going on, come check me out. But like I said, it ain't going to be too much talking. I'm going to be doing a lot of eating and smacking and making noises. And it'll just probably be, I'll probably just be eating and smacking on anything. But, I want to try that kind of video. I want to really try that kind of video. But anyway, my lovely family, I want to thank everyone who watches my videos but don't like them. A lot of people don't comment under my videos. You know where they go? They go straight down to straight to my Instagram, And I haven't really just got into Instagram. I go and I post every now and then, but I hadn't really got into Instagram like that. And due to the fact that I just hadn't did Instagram, all these social medias and platforms and everything, or whatever you want to call it, it's really hard. They're hard because for the simple fact, you know, some people like your stuff, some people don't. Some people, you know, they just don't like your stuff, you know. And some people watch your stuff, they won't like it. You know, it's crazy. It's really, really, really crazy. But, you know, it's just something that we have to deal with. We have to deal with it. But, you know, not all the time. You know, some people just nitpick your stuff. You know, they just stroll on it. And the only thing I like about YouTube, you never know who watch. You don't never know who's watching your videos. That's the only thing I haven't, you know, noticed about too much of YouTube. You don't know who's watching your video. You just don't know. But at the end of the day, you know, if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. I can't change that if you don't like my videos. You know, I'm just trying to do whatever I can do. I'm starting from scratch. You know, I'm starting from scratch. You know, I didn't start from knowing somebody, or, you know, you gotta, like I said, you gotta know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. You most definitely do. And I don't know nobody that know nobody that know nobody. So, you know, it's like I gotta keep building my channel up from the ground. So that's what I'm trying to do, build my channel up from the ground. So, you know, my new channel that I'm starting, I'm building that up from the ground, you know, as well, you know. So I just have to keep pushing and, you know, keep doing what I need to do so that I can, you know, do what I need to do, you know, for my channels. I did one time start a cooking channel, and I should have kept going, but I didn't. All I did was allow myself to not see a couple of likes on my video, and bam, I gave it up. But I'm not going to do this on my new channel, you know. Whether you like it or not, I'm going to still put out videos. And like I said, it's going to be a lot of smacking, a lot of chewing, drinking, no talking. So if y'all don't like videos like that, that's fine with me. And I'm just going to, you know, if y'all don't like videos like that, that's fine with me. That is perfectly fine with me. But I still love y'all, and I'm still going to be doing and giving all kind of content here. And, you know, we're going to get this thing rolling and moving. And I just want to thank y'all. And I love y'all, my LJC family. I love y'all. I love y'all. But anyway, let me jump into, because it's already been 13 minutes that I've just been rambling at the mouth. But I want to go ahead and do a couple of questions that I was asked on Instagram. And, you know, like I said, I want to make my family happy. And if y'all ask me, I'm going to do it. Even though y'all won't go under my channel and ask me on my videos, because, you know, y'all go to Instagram, but that's fine. Because I don't go to Instagram a lot. So when I go to Instagram, I'm like, oh my goodness, I be having like over 300 or 400 messages. Like messages, you know, it ain't no likes. And I be like, what? So then I say, okay, I'm going to look through this another day, do this. I stroll through. And then I see things, you know, concerning or about my YouTube channel. And then I go and I look and I say, okay, you know, I'm going to go ahead and answer. So the Q&A is, it's a Q&A about your exes, not your ex, your exes. So, okay, I'm going to go ahead and do this video for y'all real quick because I'm almost at work. But anyway, the first question, will you ever date an ex? Probably so, just depending on the situation. You're never supposed to go backwards, but you know, it's not really about going backwards. And I've been just thinking about that. It's about who you love. It's about the love y'all can share. It's about, you know, the friendship y'all can build. It's about the communication. It's about the trust. It's about loyalty. So I can't tell you that I would or wouldn't date an ex, because I probably would if we built something. You know, we can't just jump into something and think that, everything is cool because we've been together before, we would literally have to build from the ground up. We would really have to start over. All my exes that I have ever in my life been with, there's really been communications on the breakup. There's really been a sit down, let's talk about it. Because like I said, I ain't really been in too many serious relationships. But the serious relationships that I've been in, we had to have a sit down and talked about, why we was breaking up, why we need to go our own ways, why it's not working out. It's a lot of things. I had one ex that, he did whatever he wanted to do, but didn't want to break up. But then when it was time for me to start pushing away from that, pushing myself away from him, he want to do all kind of crazy stuff and say crazy stuff. And, it just wasn't what I needed in my life. I wanted to go a certain way. I wanted to be in a different situation. I didn't want to be in that situation anymore. I'm not going to put too much out there, because I like I said, I really ain't been in too many serious relationships. But, yes, I probably would. It just, like I said, it'd have to be, we would have to build up from the ground down, So, anyway, the next question they asked me, do I still think that any one of my exes will ever be marriage material? Well, to be honest with you, I don't think so. I don't think none of my exes is marriage material due to the fact of the things that they do. They might, people change. People change all the time. I can't put that blame on somebody else and be like, nah, I don't think they're marriage material. They're not marriage material for me. We just gonna throw it out there. They're not marriage material for me. But, at the end of the day, they could be for somebody else. They just not for me. I'm not gonna say that my relationships was bad. I'm not gonna say that, because they all was not bad. They all was not bad. So I'm not gonna put that jacket on and say, oh, they was all bad. No, I had good times in a lot of relationships. It's just that they didn't work, Do I miss any of my exes? That was the next question. Do I miss any of my exes? I ain't gonna say I miss them, but it's some things that I miss about them. It's some things that, we went through that no one else could ever go through those things. No one else will ever be able to experience any of that. And, we have to keep it going and keep it moving, because at the end of the day, that's what it was. We really did cut for each other. Hold on, my lovely family. Okay. Would you ever go on a date with one of your exes? Yeah, I probably would. I'm not saying that just because you go on a date, or just because I wouldn't call it rekindle, but just because you want to get to know each other again, I don't see nothing wrong with it. When you are dealing with an ex, to me, it has to be that it was something there. It was something built. It was something that really could change a lot of things, and could change a lot of things, that y'all had a lot of things going on for yourself, far as, loving each other, respecting each other. But then too, you got to also realize that when you're dealing with anyone, whether it's an ex, whether it's somebody new, you still got to build that trust. You got to build that relationship. You got to build that friendship. And you just don't go and, just because you think an ex and you want to jump here and jump there and do this and do that. No, you build from the ground up. You start over, just like with anybody else. To me, they will be a new person in my life. Even though they didn't been in my life before, they will be somebody new, because now I got to get to know the real you. I got to get to know who you are really about. I got to put everything that we went through. I got to keep that buried. I got to keep that buried and not try to dig none of that up. I got to, trust you, and I got to do things like that. So, yeah, that question, maybe, I don't know. The next question they asked, Have you ever have you ever missed one of your exes so much that you picked up the phone to get them a call, a shout out, or hollered at them? No, I haven't. Because to me, I feel like it goes both ways. And if you don't miss me, I don't miss you. So that's just the way it is. But, sometimes you have that thing behind you and you be like, I wish it could have went a different way. I wish things could have been different. I wish that person wasn't like that. I wish that person just knew who I really was about. I just wish they would have sat down and talked to me. But like I said, a lot of my exes, I sat down and we talked about our breakup. It wasn't a situation to where they just up and left. Just one of them. Just one of them did. And it wasn't no sit down with him. It wasn't no working nothing out. It wasn't anything. He was ready to go. He was ready to go. So when one of your exes is like that, you just gotta open your hand and let them go. Ain't no need to hold on to him. Ain't no need to fight with him, argue with him. Ain't no need to ask why. Just let them go. Just let them go. That's what you gotta do. You gotta let them go. So, a lot of times it wasn't about letting go because we talked. Okay, yeah, we ain't good for each other. We toxic for each other. All we do is argue, fuss, and fight. I haven't just my last relationship, I really went through some stuff that I never went through in any relationship. Not even just a short relationship I never went through. This was one of the craziest breakup I have ever went through in my life because I never knew that people could really do that. So I didn't that kind of put a dent in everything. But yes, it just all depends. So I thank y'all for the questions. I'm gonna go ahead and go to work. I have to go to work, but I do have more questions. It will be a part 2. I thank y'all. I love y'all, my LJC family. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to tell a friend to come on over to the LJC family. I love y'all. Until next time, be blessed.